Alright guys, I am on a roll tonight. I am into this game, and I am into getting it started. I love starts to games, especially one where I can really starting with nothing, and then all of a sudden you're just insanely well stacked. Alright, so a good strong signal tonight. Excellent. Okay guys, I left off. We got our first pairs of diggers down. So we've got 2 digging machines at a copper site right now. We got 2 digging machines at a rusted metal site right now. So the chromatic metal and the ferrite dust will flow. And then we can just, find our S-class gold site, and that's where the units are going to come from, guys. So I was thinking about that. I found these electromagnetic hotspots, and I'm like, you know what? We need to go out and get some salvage data, and then we need to, go get the specs unlocked for that bad boy. Not only that, there was some other stuff up top side too that I wanted to unlock, and now I can't even remember what that was, but in my mind in the car just now, I was thinking I needed about 30 salvage data to unlock what I want to unlock. So, oh, and I found something out the hard way with settings. Before I get into this, I do have a few friends on here from years ago, and I need to make sure, like, while I'm streaming, nobody accidentally joins and not being aware that I'm actually streaming. They might not consent to being on a live stream. So, can join my group. Anyone? Invite only. Friends only. Anyone? I guess invite only is the way I need to do it. Okay. Alright, folks, so yeah. I mean, since I'm here, I can scoop up the rusted metal, whatever it's made thus far. That's already 2,500 ferrite dust. And I was only gone long enough to get my son and do a quick thumbnail, so not a bad deal, yo-yo. So yeah, I will let that continue, and I'm going to go scoop up whatever copper the last site made. I'll go ahead and knock that out. And then I'm half tempted to put a couple of grinders down and, start spinning chromatic metal particularly. Scratch that. I'm going to use the grinders I have down at my ice base, my first base. That's where I'm going to go get the salvage data from. But yeah, here we go, guys. Already got a 1,000 copper. Not too bad for two digging machines for a short amount of time. So sadly, that only spins into 500 chromatic metal. So that's kind of why I want to expand this a little bit. But that will come. That will come. Yeah, I think I'm at a B site right now. But yeah, I'd like that to flow a little bit quicker. Not only that, I want more storage, so when I wake up in the morning, I've got like plenty, and we'll be good to go for the day at least, and then some. And apparently, it just cycled again. Nice. I will take it. All right, folks. So that's pretty much it for intro. I'm going to go ahead and do the proper intro, and then we are going to go salvage data hunting. Welcome back, folks. Level Up Roy here with you once again. Wow. Yeah, we're going to do that again. Welcome back, folks. Level Up Royal here with you once again. And guys, it's time for some more salvage data because we need more specs. In order to expand these farms and increase, what we're building here, gotta have it. So without any further ado, let's get her done. Okay, so I should have a couple of grinders out here, and I do. So just to make use of, passively doing the things that I don't want to stand here and watch happen, I am going to dump a good amount of copper right on into this grinder. Actually, I'm going to have that again. That makes 300. And over here... that makes 400 and change. So when I come back, I'll have a good amount of chromatic metal just sitting there. And, you know, if I really wanted to get fancy, I'd put a third one down, but... I think I'm going to be out for a while farming this stuff, so I think we're okay. Now, if memory serves, I need to get out of, you know... out from base here a little ways, because I remember I already went around and kind of scooped up a lot of this stuff. Ooh, there's some free units. But I honestly don't feel like, you know, taking time for that right now and messing with drones and running away for 10 seconds or whatever. So why don't we just try to stay focused. I'm going to get the buried tech, at least 30. I'm going to get some carbon, because I need to farm carbon. I mentioned that before I got off last stream. And then, yeah, guys, we're going to have everything we need to really start putting down our money makers. This is how the game flourishes. It all snowballs. So, you know, in the very beginning, you're kind of running around on foot. It's a bit tedious, yes, you know, I agree. I get that. There is, you know, a little bit of grinding involved before you can really just make everything automated. So, you know, I know I've been on, you know, for a few hours now on this playthrough, but, you know, I'm doing it by the numbers. I'm taking my time. I'm, you know, trying to do it the best way I know how, so that you got a good solid start and a consistent flow of resources to really ignite your gameplay. So I guess what I'm trying to say very poorly here is bear with the grinding for, you know, here as long as we need to, but fear not, young Padawan. This will open up and you'll just be able to have an absolute blast with the rest of the gameplay. It all starts with units. Alright, so, you know, carbon, yeah, that's kind of needed, so... this isn't the way I normally prefer to farm carbon. Normally I like to find what I call a carbon planet. But, you know, you might be looking for those for a while. So the more planets you land on and explore, the more, you know, you increase your chances of finding something. But basically, you can find different types of plants that really give you a big number of carbon. For example, in my couple of playthroughs ago, I had an ice world, and I actually named it the Carbon Planet, because it had these, like, these big, like, hexagonal, but they were round, like, spherical, but, you know, they were shaped funny. And anyway, killing one of those gave me like 300 carbon. So I just had to walk around for about 10 minutes, and I had all the carbon I ever needed. Not only that, it had these little plants that dished out 100, and they broke awful fast. So yeah, I called it the Planet Carbon, or the Carbon Planet, for a very good reason. This is not a carbon planet. So I'm going to get some carbon, you know, while I'm footing around, because I need it, you know, for building. But this is not, you know, the way I prefer to spend my time for carbon. Okay, we got some buried tech. Oh, it's a technology module. I think I typed it wrong into YouTube here. Big boo-boo. Let's see if I can find another one. Of course, now I'm finding these things all over the place. Oh, did I craft my multipass? Hold up a second. Multipass. Oh no, I don't have my starship by me. Alright, multipass. Unfortunately, that's got to stay in your inventory. Sadly, you can't escape that. I don't even think you can put it in your tech slots. In fact, I'm pretty sure you cannot even put it in your tech slots. Okay, so I got 6 buried, whatever. What are these things called? I need to get this right for the video. Salvaged data. I know I got that part right, but I thought it was called buried technology or something. And guys, I do take time to check these out. Just because, you know, sometimes it gives you that S-Class technology module I mentioned, you know, just randomly, but it's nice when you get it. And a lot of times it's going to be for temperature or, you know, toxic or some kind of climate control. So fingers crossed. Alright guys, multipass. And I got a warp cell out of the deal. Freaking score already. Wow, of course I'm finding all these salvage containers. Like, I'm just here for salvage data. But I guarantee if I was trying to farm the other stuff, they just wouldn't be there. Bro. Well, since I'm having such bad luck, I might as well just, like, pick a direction and get something valuable along the way. A few extra units never hurt no one. I think I pretty much scanned this planet relatively thoroughly. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Vortex cubes. I mean, they sell, but not for great. What is this? Probably more vortex cubes. Yeah, 34, that's a good distance. Yeah, more vortex. Okay, you know, I don't have time for this. I am not here for you. I am here for salvaged data. Or more accurately, when I can find another one, I'll tell you the name. Buried Technology Module. Guess who's writing that down? This guy. Buried. How do you spell technology? Module. Alright. Yeah, I need to fix YouTube later. But right now it is not a priority. In fact, that is a priority. See, I'm going to break off from the money attack here and just focus on what I need. Oh, nuts. Suffocating again. It just wouldn't be me unless I wasn't punishing my character. I do the same thing in Zelda, guys. Poor Link. He's always sitting there freezing. Or, you know, sweating. Or he's literally on fire because I'm standing in the wrong place. Or I have a wooden weapon equipped at the volcano, which is not a good day for Link. I thought I'd be able to find a sweet spot there. No such luck today. Okay, come on, baby. Papa needs a new S-Class module. But the Nanites are welcome as well. Ah, sweet freaking deal. That thing is right by me. Matter of fact, I probably don't even need that marked. 400, 900. Kind of funny, I was chasing the yellow thing and then I ran into the white things. Alright, where are we at? Ah, 2 that time? That wasn't great. Okay, 11. Not even halfway there yet. If I can just stay focused. Focused. This will go a lot quicker. But I mean, we always stop for buried cache. Why? It's usually nanites. Ah, temperature control. Check that out. Cool thing is, on the compass, these things, you know, start lighting up from a distance. So what I usually do is I just kind of glue my eyes to the compass when that thing starts coming into range. And then if that thing disappears all of a sudden, I know I just walked right over it. Just like that. Ooh, suspicious starship shield module. I might actually install that. I might get into a big fist fight here chasing a sentinel. Actually, I'm not going to install that yet. Hold your horses, Tonto. I am going to wait to install that because I might be able to get a sentinel ship without even picking a fight in the first place. I've still got that thing, that locator somewhere. Yeah, I definitely need to investigate that. As a matter of fact, as a reward to me, you know, once I get the salvage data farming done here, if I ever get the salvage data farming done here, maybe that'll be a nice little treat. A way to end the stream, you know, go try to get ourselves a cool and super functional Sentinel starship. Wow, that salvage data is only dropping 2 at a time right now. That's not awesome. Okay, we need this stuff anyway. It's, you know, a lot of condensed carbon, sodium, you know, stuff we absolutely need. So yeah, I'm not going to go out of my way for this stuff, but on the way stuff, absolutely scoop it up. Ooh, check that out. I just found an accidental one. Wow, these things, they light up a good distance, but these do not. It's like you got to be within, I don't know, 300 or so meters or units. See, I need to update my scanner. That's not okay. Ew, and a subterranean something or other. Yeah, never mind. I think it's that thing again. The vortex cube. Okay, let's open up and see what we got. Emerald! You can spin that into chromatic metal. I think you get like 2 for 1. Honestly, I can't remember. I think I already dumped my cadmium in the vault. I probably can't install the refiner because my starship isn't here. I know it's chromatic metal, guys, but if I have it, I'm gonna make that back. Speaking of passive, you know, now unfortunately you have to feel the thing. That's one thing I don't like about, you know, the portables and the personal. You're basically trading carbon for what you're spinning. But yeah, let me go ahead and find that. Emerald. And what is that? 2 to 3. So, okay, it's not quite double. It's like time and a half. Do I want to spend the emerald just to get, you know, any? Probably not. I'll check the cadmium just to see what the ratio is. I think the best one is the blue stuff, the blue star system stuff. I think that's emerald, or Not emerald, indium. I think that gives you the best return. But anyway, okay, so yeah, for now, I'm just going to toss some copper in there. No, standby. I keep forgetting about this. We can do that passively. Now, unfortunately, we have to listen to that silly noise. There's no way to shut that off. So it's kind of reminding you that you're spinning something. It's like, yeah, that's awesome. And then the funny thing is when it stops making that noise, it doesn't click in my brain. Oh yeah, I need to, you know, push the button again. So what am I doing here anyway? Very tech module. Come on, baby. Let me see 4 or 5. 4 or 5. Wow, 2 again. I haven't even seen 3, I don't think. Okay, now we got a couple of hotspots. And I don't know if this would speed things up. I don't think I have any made. I keep talking about taming animals. And a lot of them, they're faster than foot speed, so, you know, it doesn't hurt to throw a pellet at them. You know, you can get the berries and stuff, but honestly, at this point in the game, inventory is a problem. I wouldn't recommend that. Yeah, I would just kind of try to stick to, you know, keep an inventory available for other more valuable stuff right now. Okay, so same thing. You can push the right joystick in, and that'll get you sprinting. Now, this is not a fast animal. I can run on my own 2 feet a lot faster than this dude. But you don't know until you try. Oh wait, there was another one like right by me, right? Kind of spaced on that. Alright, well I get more than 2 this time. Yeah, look at that! 4, baby! They heard my plea. Okay, and after that I need to see where I'm at. So there's 3. Nice. Now I'm starting to see better numbers. Okay, we got 22 of 30. Are there any more nearby? Ah, 2-star floating crystal. Uh-oh. Because suffocating myself wasn't enough. I wanted to make sure I got some frostbite along the way. And I gotta stay well-rounded. I got a reputation to maintain here. That is so close. Okay, 300. Yeah, I'm gonna get sidetracked here. Right on the other side of this plant. Ah, check that out. I will take it. Sodium, carbon, whatever you're selling, I am buying. Okay, now I lost my train here. I thought I had another white one around here somewhere. I knew I was going to do this to myself. Now there's an animal that might actually move quickly. I'll try to feed it. I might have already spooked it. Come back! Oh, did I feed this? Maybe you don't feed these guys. Oh yeah, this thing's gonna scoot. Okay. Bad thing is you don't get to see when you're on a mount things like salvage data. Or maybe you do. Hold on. I might have to eat my words here. Because I'm seeing the yellow stuff. Okay, this is me eating my words and they taste pretty not awesome. So I'm gonna go that way. Oops. And I'm gonna go full speed here. Full speed ahead. Looks like it's twerking. Okay, that doesn't actually look like twerking. I know better, but it's like sideways twerking. So I hereby dub thee and name him Twerker. Is this all he's got? Am I really even going faster? It's hard to tell. I guess the difference is I'm not, you know, constantly having to let my suit sprint thing recharge. I've already been here. Oh, you gotta feed him every time you want to mount him? So I guess it's not like a companion animal. I didn't see the option for that. Or did I? Yeah, you have to keep feeding it. Well, okay. Where are we? Okay, I'm gonna get the drones involved, and I just can't help myself here. But you know what? I might need a few units moving forward. And I'd rather be a little bit ahead of the game on that. So, you know, if I can scoop up 100,000 or better here, more power to me. That thing is right in my face. Oh, look at that. Okay, so I got about a 500,000 there, give or take. And that is good enough for me. And a Sentinel boundary map to boot. So I got 2 of those things now. But I think you need glimpse. That's what I was waiting to open that chart for you. And I got into that whole sidetrack earlier about glimpse. That's what I forgot to talk about in that whole process. So yeah. I remember when I went to the Sentinel boundary map the first time, like, I didn't understand the point. There was nothing going on there, nothing was happening. And I was like, okay, well, this is kind of stupid. But then later on, you know, me and my son went out and got all of our glimpse. Then I got another one of those Sentinel boundary maps, and my son says, hey, what's that? I said, I don't know, I went there once, and there was really nothing. So, you know, it was late at night, we were both done playing. I figured, you know what, on a whim, let's just go ahead and open the thing, see where it goes. I went there, and the thing was populated. I was able to interact with all the stuffs. And yeah, I had a blast. And at the end of all that, there was actually a Sentinel ship to boot. So yeah, it was just really awesome. Did I just find a flyer? I could have sworn I just saw an animal stuck like in the cave trying to fly out. And that might have been a landing flyer. I'd much rather have a flyer right now. Maybe I'm tripping.
Thermal protection
Multipass. That's sidetracking. That's sidetracking. That's shiny rocking. That's, I mean, the buried stuff, yeah. 28 of 30, guys. Couple of more here. Then we're going back to the anomaly, and we're going to wrap up what we need to really get these bases self-sufficient. I don't think I hear my grinder going anymore. Yeah, see, look at that. Whole tank is already spent.
Technology recharge. Thermal protection falling.
I'm about to get frostbite again if I don't pay attention. Wow, look at that sodium go. Yeah, once we get those technology modules, you know, for the temperature control and stuff, guys, that won't be a problem anymore. I know things like this, you know, are annoying in the beginning. The launch fuel for the Starship, you know, the sodium for the recharging. But there is a way forward from here.
Thermal protection falling.
A much easier way forward from here, I should say. I think that's that glowing crystal thing, you know, for the donations. I might as well grab it while I'm here. It's close. I normally wouldn't go out of my way for such a thing, but it's like right here. Okay, yeah, speaking of sodium. Alright, and I do want to keep an eye on the time tonight. My son's got an earlier shift tomorrow, so I don't want to be all, you know, zombified when I get up to do my Zelda stream in the morning. I am not going to make that. I don't even know what I was thinking right there. I was very wishful thinking, considering my limited jetpack right now. What do we got? What do we got? Not bad. Saves me a little bit of dough. Good freaking score. Alright, I've even got a little bit of a buffer, you know, for probably something silly I forgot to mention, or I don't know, just... I might actually want to scoop up a few more, because I have a bad habit of doing this, guys. I get up there, and I'm like, man, I wish I had one more. Or two more, you know. Just enough to where I wish I had taken 5 more minutes and gotten, you know, just 1 or 2 more sites knocked out. Did I just walk right over one? Oh, gee. Right past one, I should say. Looks like I got something else coming up right here in my crosshairs. Right by the plant.
No free slots in ship inventory.
Nanites, bye-bye.
Thermal protection
Alright.
falling.
What else can I dump into the starship here? Not my multipass. That stays on my person at all times. Oh, here's something I can play with. Alright, next on the hit list is going to be one of these other goops. And again, all this is passive in my mind, so like I'm happy to do this right now. No, I wasn't ready for that yet. Give me that back. So living slime goes last. Alright, that'll take a couple tankfuls of carbon, but it's worth it. It's for nanites. Alright, so again, just another site or two, and then it is anomaly time. Come on, baby. There's gotta be one around here. There we go. That one looks like it's a bit deep. It could be in a cave. You never know what you're going to dig down into sometimes, but that's got a good distance on it. So the bad thing about the caves, guys, is sometimes, and I don't know why, if it's a glitch, you know, or whatever, and I get the game isn't always perfect, you know, sometimes you see these things floating up in the air there. But sometimes they're actually underneath the hard deck of the planet where you can't, you know, manipulate with terrain. You can't build down there or anything. It's like the cutoff. But it spawns down under that, so you just can't get after it. So if you ever see, you know, that symbol and you're standing on it, you just can't dig down anymore, that's why. Gooey flesh. Gooey flesh. Wait, where is it? Am I looking right at it? Yeah, I guess I was. Eh, figures. Uh-oh, what is happening? Wait a minute, is that a creature I haven't scanned yet? I am in a cave technically. That might have been one of those rare animals I haven't found yet. Never mind. There we go. So fringe benefit to, you know, digging yourself an elevator to get back up is you end up getting the climate controlled sweet spot in these things. Which this one doesn't seem to be working out. Normally you have to just dig down a little bit and voila.
Bicycle power.
Now the temperature normalizes. Yeah, thanks, bud. Yeah, that was awesome. Right after I chewed up the sodium, too. I should have just waited out the clock on that one.
Thermal protection falling.
Come on, baby. Show me the money. Starship shield again. Okay. So I'm up to 40 now. Yeah, guys, I'm covered. We're going to the anomaly. And before we do that, let's see where we're at with our stuff. Out of fuel.
Technology recharge.
I don't mind, you know, the floating crystals. Sometimes they clump and you can get a few. Again, just thinking of the donations thing, I really want to get that envoy deal up. And really get some more resources flowing. And it's easy to do, you know, it's easy to donate these. So, yeah. Uh-oh. Try not to shoot the gigantic thing that can squash me. Okay, I don't remember. Did I get the tech opened up for my multi-tool, like the better laser beam? No, I sure didn't. Now that I've got some nanites under my belt, I might scoop that up at the anomaly as well. That'll really help with, you know, cutting down on farming time also.
Technology recharge.
Okay, and since I'm here, there should be another module. Yep.
Thermal protection.
Right on cue. Every time I see tube bungalows, that's a pretty dead giveaway. You're going to get one of these, and you're going to get some buried tech. Very nice fringe benefit. Plus, there's always nanites and just other random stuff at these. I usually make out pretty good.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Sometimes you'll get some nav data. You can check like stocks, you know, for like units or trade. Alright, got another nanite. Yep, nice. Alright, so now let's get on out of here. Oh wait, I think I saw one of those things. Oh yeah. It'd be really cool if this was skippable. Excuse me. Oi. We're getting there. Alright guys, to the stars, or more accurately, to the anomaly. First order of business, electromagnetic generator. I'm going straight for the jugular on that one. I cannot believe I found 2 freaking sites back to back that were powered. My luck is usually pretty bad. When I find a good site, there's no power anywhere in sight. But I've certainly never found 2 back to back, you know, C-class or otherwise, so... Yeah, anyway, I don't know, you know, if this counts. I did this before midnight. I want to see if this works after midnight now. Because once a day you can turn in stuff here. Okay, that would be a no. But the milestone stuff, I think, you know... I don't think that's limited to 1 a day. I think anytime you get milestones done, you can transmit. Okay, a little extra buy-in power there. Alright, straight for said jugular. Oh, that was another thing that was expensive. Absolutely grabbing the refiner. I'm tired of wasting carbon. Our carbon wasting days are now over. The trade terminal would be nice to have, but let's make sure before, you know, things get too juicy here. I am looking for more important stuff. Gas extractor, not a priority. But I'll keep it in mind. That's what I really wanted right there. Because remember, I found that oxygen site. Okay, so possible 20 is what I'm looking at right now. Right? Yeah, 10 for the gas. $10 for the trade terminal. That's 20, alright. More storage, not a priority right now. We should be okay with number 0 for the time being. It's really just there to relieve us a bit of our inventory. This would be nice to start on too. But I don't have it to go around, so I kind of have to make a decision here. Do I really want the trade terminal? Honestly, yeah, kind of. It's nice to be able to just access that right there at the base. The gas extractor, I'm not so sure about. What is this, 10? You know what, I'm gonna do the gas extractor. I feel like that's more the adult decision right now. And what was that other thing I was thinking about for 10? Shoot. This menu gets overwhelming. Yeah, so right now it's between the planters and the trade terminal. You know what? I kind of feel like going after the planters, guys. And I know I can't even unlock the plants right now. See, that's what's throwing me off here. I can't even, yeah. This is more usable in the right now. So there it is. I got what we came for. Now I mentioned something else that costed nanites. What was that? Multi-tool. Multi-tool. And I want to get better mining on resources. Optical drill. It's expensive, but it's worth it. So actually can install that right now. Sweet freaking deal. This is why I overbuy the those components. It's so nice to be able to just craft and run, craft and run. Now I'm out of tech slots, so that's a problem. I either need to buy another multi-tool or, you know, spend a little bit of units on expansion there. Actually, what do I have left for you? Not many. You know what? I am going to warp to the space station. And I thought things started getting awful quiet there.
Technology recharge.
I want to just take, you know, peruse the store for a moment. I might need to stock up on some more of this stuff. Like mirrors, I got 5. Yeah, might get me by. Okay, I'm good on that. The quantum computers, though. I think I just trashed all my quantum computers crafting that tech. Okay, I was not paying attention there. Somebody apparently gifted me something very valuable here. And guys, this happened to me a long time ago. I was new to the game, you know, very first online experience, whatever. And I was in the anomaly there, and somebody gifted me just massive amounts of units. And I panicked, and I almost had a heart attack, and I ran away. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what happened. I thought the game glitched, and like I needed to hurry up and get out of the anomaly. So I don't know who you were, but thank you so much for that gift. I was able to go out and buy freighters and frigates, and I had a blast. But anyway, somebody basically just did the same thing. So whoever just gifted me that, I'll have to go back through the stream there and say thank you so very much. Now, unfortunately, you know, as tempting as this is, I don't want to cash those in. You know, I kind of want to show you guys the steps, you know, the process here. So what I'll probably do is store those in the vault for now. And then when I get to a certain point, I'll probably be absolutely happy to cash those in. Or maybe, you know, I'll learn how to gift those back out or something and pay it forward. Yeah, so for right now, I'll just, you know, get them stored and move on. Because honestly, I've tried to do the gift thing there in the anomaly, and I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I never was able to figure that out. Oh, wait a minute. Is that my inventory? I might be tripping here. Okay, so go ahead and get your 500 thou from that thing I dug up. Very nice. You know, that's kind of tempting to sell the pirate data, but honestly, I'd rather just try to, you know, get my donation. At least, you know, it's kind of a tough one. I mean, it's valuable. So I guess it really depends on what you want. You know, if you really need the units, sell them. If you just want to, you know, get your standing up, then donate them. Ah, I just farmed those two. Nice. Dude, that time I got over 100 units. Nice. Up. Just bumped rank. Let's see if we got our free gift. And we did. I will take it. That right there is going to save me on, you know, fuel and stuff for that thing. So, yeah. While I'm here, I want to... You know, I'm really torn now. Do I take a gamble and install the tech, or do I just scoop up the nanites? Last time I installed a purple shield, it wasn't great. 15. So if I'm going to install anything, I'm going to try the other one. You know, take my chances with that. Getting over 15 shouldn't be hard. I'm gonna gamble it. Actually, no, I said I was gonna wait on that. That's right. But I do know I absolutely want to sell the purple one.
Technology recharge.
Okay, that gives me some breathing room now with my inventory. Living slime. Wow, that's a shiny. I already know I don't have the money for it. It's going to be in the millions. Wait a minute. There is no way that is only... Am I reading that right? 157,000? I think I'm reading that right. That is not a bad weapon. I mean, it's A class, but the tech slots, it's got tech slots there. It's got double what I've got for the tech. I mean, that's a heck of a lot cheaper than just adding the slots to my current weapon, so I might as well just go ahead and upgrade right now. It's affordable. Boom, baby. Honestly, I probably should have shopped around first. See, I knew it. I knew I should have taken a look first. $18 technology slots now. So it's only 2 more. But yeah, the damage potential is because that's already installed. And it's supercharged. So yeah, of course I'm buying that. And since I haven't done anything to my current tool yet, what I can actually do is steal a little bit of free mats from it. And dismantle. Anything that, you know, will let me dismantle, I will dismantle. Okay, so back out of that. Now all that should have went into my inventory. Or did it?
No free slots in ship inventory. No free slots in ship inventory.
Okay, so I lost a little bit of money on that deal, but I made some, you know, freebie materials. So that worked out. Okay, now of course I want to build it up, and I'll get to that. But for right now, I mean, I got a force field in there. Yeah, like it's kind of ironic. I just installed that other thing, but sadly, I don't think I'm gonna be able to break that down now and reinstall that mining beam. So I might, you know, wait a while till I can buy more computers and stuff, or whatever, supercomputers. So right now I'll just stick to my dinky little pistol here, but yeah, guys, that was a nice little score there. So what was I looking to do now? A blue scan, a purple scan. Yeah, that might be worthwhile. Considerably cheaper than the gold ones, but of course I can't attach that to my multi-tool right now anyway. Alright, I think the damage is done here. I am going to get back to base. And guys, we need to find our S-site gold farm. So let's get back to first. Go ahead and scoop up what we've got. Alright, awesome sauce. Oh yeah, I need to... Maybe I should just put down the stupid solar panel. Ew, why is my game acting all funky? It's doing the funky chicken right now. That was weird. Okay, for now I'm just going to store this. Again, I'm going to wait until I might actually need that. I'm going to fool around with the Starship mission first that I keep talking about for the Sentinel ship. If that doesn't pan out, I will scoop that back up and install it for a big fist fight. I don't have time for that right now. I don't have time for that right now. Just to clear inventory. Do I have these on my aircraft? I can't remember. Okay, since I have one glyph, I'm actually gonna chase one of these real soon here. So I'm going to store one. That'll actually remind me what this is back in storage for. So if the first one doesn't pan out, you know, because I don't have enough glyphs or whatever, because I remember it asked me for 3 glyphs, but it might let you put the same glyph in all 3 times. And I just randomly guessed, by the way. And it still worked out, so... Yep, I am making big plans. Oops, the whole reason I came by. That is very valuable. Okay, what other kind of goop do I need to deal with right now? That'll go fast. 30 seconds. First I want to make sure all my inventory stuff is squared away. Yeah, that hermetic seal sure is in my starship. Okay, that clears the spot. Oh, that emerald can go in there too. Alright, so actually I think my gold planet is in this system. So really all I need to do now is jump in my starship here. And guys, let's go find some gold. It is beyond time for a gold farm in units. I know y'all have been waiting for this long enough. So, you know, about the copper and the ferrite farms, for right now I'm just going to kind of put that on the back burner. I just really want to find a good S gold site right now. Okay, so that is my gold planet, I think. Oh, that is not my gold planet. Where's my gold planet? So yeah, we'll break out the survey device. Actually, stand by. What planet was that? Where the flyers were. I need to go through my discoveries log real quick, guys. The flyer will save so much time. That was a waste of time. Okay, that wouldn't have been it. I don't even want to try pronouncing that word. And it looked like this ugly beetle looking thing, but it was definitely a flyer. That's underground, that wouldn't be it. I think that was it. Okay, what planet is this? Planet of the Apes? Benzuizi Kenobi. I think I just said a Star Wars name. But yeah, I think it's this guy right here. So the Dusty Planet. I just saw the Dusty Planet. Yeah, I know. I'm going out of my way here just a few minutes, folks. It's 30 seconds or so to get there. They usually spawn in pretty quick. You know, it's a creature pellet and it's a bond and we're golden. Speaking of creature pellets, I might need to craft more. So this isn't my ideal type of flyer. I normally like one I can really get behind, you know, and really enjoy flying. This is not going to be that flyer for me. This is a means to an end. This is to really speed up our groundwork, trying to find the site. Okay, so I just crashed into a mountain in the interest of spinning goop. That was awesome. Oh, that's almost done. So yeah, once it's all goop or slime, then I can turn it all into... You guessed it. That stuff. And again, this is all passive. So I'm happy to make nanites this way because I'm not standing here literally watching the paint dry. It's just kind of happening in the background. And free nanites never hurt nobody. Alright guys, I don't know what I'm doing here anymore. The flyers or something? Flyers. And I don't know if that's a daytime type of party. Okay, that is not a flyer. And I hope it's not a daytime thing. Rare, flying, always active, but it says rare. I remember seeing quite a bit of those. Because I kept trying to feed them creature pellets. Oh, but check this out. We are on this kind of a planet. The search for that is ongoing. Okay, honestly guys, if this is going to turn into another science experiment, I'd rather just go start looking for the site. Albeit it might be on foot, but... I thought I could just swoop in and scoop up a flyer real fast here, and it might not be that way. Little fringe benefits. Picking these will make the drones angry, FYI. And I thought there was something else right here. Guess not. Ah, that's what I came over here for, actually. All the other stuff was just fringe benefit. I don't think you get a ton of carbon for cactus. I wasn't really paying attention there, but... yeah, probably not really time worthy there. Yeah. Question marks. Ah. I wish you could whistle them. Okay, so yeah, just look up at them. It should, you know, scoop one up there, fed. Go ahead and re-interact with it one more time. Adopt as companion, yes, because I want this thing to stick with me here. It's disgruntled, but we're gonna fix that here in a moment. Okay, so go ahead and gently pat, give treat, and gently pat, and that should top them off. Okay, now to access that thing, you're just gonna have to look up in the sky and look for it, but for right now I'm gonna go ahead and dismiss it, so I don't have to, you know, keep feeding it and stuff. But there it is, guys. I got my flyer. So the trip was already worthwhile. But now I've got some more goodies here, you know, I can scoop up. Fringe benefits indeed. Heh! Go freaking figure.
Thermal protection falling.
Wow, that thing's already out of gas.
Technology recharge.
We're about a third of the way there, if my math is right. So about 3 tanks of gas. I guess that's not terrible. Oops, I jumped the gun there. Alright, let's get our starship and get out of here. We got what we came for. After, of course, I collect my goodies. Did I not scan here? Huh. I guess I didn't. I probably just didn't want to take the time, you know, when I was here. Alright, yeah, well, I've had enough. Enough fun for one day on the cactus planet. And we are out. Another milestone. Loving it. That is Nanites. Okay, I'm pretty sure that is my base. Whoa, oh. Freighter spawned in. That was bad timing. Okay, a copper, gold, cobalt. So I have a bad history of getting all excited because I found an S-class and it's not the right compound or whatever. So yeah, guys, I'm going to take A or S-class. Whatever gold site I hit. I'd really like to get the A-class, but you know, the S-class, but the A-class will be good enough. You know, anything less than that I just don't really want to spend a ton of early game resources in. So this is that odd kind of moment where I will spend 3 or 4 hours of my life that I know I'll never get back looking for that A or S site gold site. Because again, early game you want the small amount of resources we do have right now to really go, you know, the distance. Because this is units, guys, so again, careful consideration here for the unit farm. And with that, it's explore time. I mean, you go right down the list. There's a hotspot. S freaking site magnetic. Wow. Electromagnetic. That is unbelievable. I don't think I've ever found an S site before. So tonight, between prior stream and this stream, I found 2 A sites and 1 S site for the electromagnetic power. That is insane. So you already know I'm going to take a look around to see what kind of... Oh man, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, well, you know what? That was unexpected. I assumed I'd see some kind of hotspot here. I mean, normally they don't give you power with nothing to power. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Because this is such an odd occurrence. I am actually going... Oh, I forgot the save beacon. Anomaly. Genius. Oh well, okay. There's workarounds. So I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to go out here, you know, and I'm going to get the flyer. This will really speed this process up. Go ahead and summon whatever this thing's name is. I'm going to call you... Creepy. I don't know what else to call this thing. Okay, so go ahead and ride. And now you can see where this is really gonna speed things up. Wait a minute, is this thing like super slow or am I not sprinting? If this thing doesn't have a sprint speed, that totally defeats the purpose. There's something wrong here. I mean, it speeds up a little, but wow, this is slow. I just assumed all flyers had more or less the same rate of speed, but this is awful. Okay, this is not going to help much. I honestly don't even think it's faster than what I can run. Okay, well that was a disappointment. Honestly, I wouldn't have gone after that thing if I had known it was going to be that bad. Oh well. Spilled milk, don't cry. Okay, so where's my deal? I'm going to go out about 300, you know, just kind of try to walk around, see if anything lights up, because this is just bonkers.
Technology recharge.
Okay, no joy. So yeah, I'll just kind of do a quick loop here. Out and around my starship. In fact, I'll try it again out here somewhere. Uh-oh. Oh, thought I got lucky there. I won't go that far out, but maybe, you know, a couple of hundred here, and I'll try another one. I don't know, is it me or was that flyer a lot slower than what I can run? Like, that did not feel right. Uh-oh. Gas cloud, C-class bogus. Okay, I'll run out about another 50 or 100 and we'll turn her on and see what happens. Alright, well. Ouch. Fall damage. I'm going to knock my socks off if I find a gold site on my little loop-de-loop around my thing there. My socks might actually literally pop off my feet. Come on. Super unfortunate. Okay, let's try going, I don't know, that away. I'm always wondering, like, how should I fill in the time when I'm running around, you know, and I don't have a good flyer. And yeah, I'm trying to find an S site for 3.5 hours of my life. There's music. But I don't sing well, so that's out. I could tell jokes, but viewers have repeatedly asked me to stop telling jokes. Oh, but here is a funny based around a joke. So I was doing a Lego video on my monorail, you know, getting the station done, getting it done. And, you know, I was talking about lumberjacking, and I said, yeah, it's funny, and I don't know any lumberjacking jokes. Does anyone out there know a lumberjack joke? Well, I don't know, you know, minutes later, I kind of forgot I had asked that question. And Bernie D, I think it was, said, I do, but it falls flat. Well, again, minutes later, I forgot I had asked the question, so I thought he was referring to something I said about a build in my mind. So, like, I didn't even get the joke. And I'm going back through later to try to chat the video out. And that came up in the replay on the commentary. And I was just like, oh my god, it was because of the lumberjack. And I just laughed. So anyway, Bernie D, if you're watching, thanks for the joke, and I'm sorry I didn't get it at the time. But I definitely got my laugh after the fact. Okay, wow, I am out a ways from that thing now. And I'm still not picking up a hotspot. That is unbelievable. An S-class site. So you know what I might do is just put a base marker down here. And, you know, if there's nothing else around here anyway, I might just use this as a grow house. Because an S-class power site, that's pretty tough to pass up. So I'm not going to call it a total loss. It's just sad, you know, there's not a mineral site here. Whoa! Death and destruction, cave systems. Did that say tritium? No way. It sure did. I can't say I've ever noticed tritium in a cave before. That's pretty wild. Okay, let's try to figure out how to get out of here now. I did not mean to come cave diving. Okay, I'm still about 300 out, 300 and change. I'm gonna get, you know, this side of the starship, the far side of the moon. Bro, obstacles. Maybe the flyer would have been better after all. Okay, let's hit the scanner one more time. No, no. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and slap the base marker down. Actually, rename base grow house. And that'll be a future money-making site. The thing is, the gold usually is a better payday. The advantage of the grower house is you can scoop some stuff up every 4.5 hours. Or 2 hours, depending on what you plant. So it's just a faster stream of units. Until you really get that gold site built up anyway. Okay, where's my starship relative to that site? I'm already past it. Okay, I'm giving up. We're just gonna go ahead and do that.
Life support power low.
So that's where the actual machines will go. That's not where I'm gonna want my building.
Technology recharge.
Out of gas.
Technology recharge.
Alright. So you got base marker. Actually, you know what? Since there's no other point to this site, I'm gonna head kind of back over toward that garbage C-class gas site. Because sometimes you can just sell this stuff too. So, you know, it's passive. But sometimes it's something, you know, you can actually get something out of. How far was it? Okay, I don't know what I'm doing wrong here, but I could have sworn it was like right by this thing. And honestly, if I lost it, I can live with that. Okay, I've had enough. Chances are pretty good if I figure out, you know, where that site ended up. I won't be able to reach it via electrical and piping and all that. So again, it's a seaside. I don't really care that much anyway. Alright guys, base computer, and I am out of here. We need to get our hands on a good gold site. I had a feeling I was not going to be close enough to my starship. Alright, that was a pretty good find though for a grow house. Not the type of planet I'd normally really want to build a base at. So I might just put a bunch of potters out in the open or something, but yeah, make it like just a real quick deal. Okay, I'm still in a 3-star system, which is awesome. Alright. Rock and roll. And I'll fly, you know, roughly 1,000 meters or units, whatever. Land, scope, rinse, leather, and repeat. So I will most likely be going through a little bit of starship fuel here, and that's okay. Since my flyer didn't work out, this is the next best thing. Garbage. Nothing. Yeah, so unfortunately this is just, you know, a necessary evil, guys. When I said you'd have to grind a little bit for it. Finding the gold site is the grind. Once you find the site, it's butter. Finding the, finding the site is the grind. I said butter, but I actually meant to say gravy. My brain said gravy, so I don't know why butter came out. But butter definitely came out. Okay, I got a B site for power and an A site for mineral. Holy guacamole. Okay. I'm gonna go to the mineral site first. I'm gonna leave my starship here as a marker. Just in case I lose, you know. Well, I got all three here. Holy cow. That is awesome. Okay, first things first. First order of business. If this is a gold site, I am in freaking business. If this is a copper site, I'll make a decision. Because right now I'm running a copper site at a C site, I think. So yeah, this would be an upgrade anyway. And it would be powered, so that would be nice. Come on, baby. Gold. 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 Trying the Beetlejuice thing again. Copper! Oh, man. I could almost taste the gold. It was metallic, but it was copper. Okay, so I have a decision to make here. Do I move my copper site and just build a decent one here? That's probably, you know, the better choice. Wow, that was super unfortunate. I could almost taste it. Oh, they really want you to step back from that thing, don't they? Okay, starship. Gas is kind of far away, see, whatever. I'm more interested in where that electromagnetic spot is. B site isn't bad. It's not great, but you know, it pumps power, so I would definitely use that if I had something here I wanted to farm. Okay, so yeah, you know, I could put a base marker on the way down to this thing that it's trying to bring me to right now. I'd be close enough to the hot spots. Okay, that's more reasonable distance. Yeah, it kind of connects everything. So this is copper A. I'm not sure what the gas is. I'll do that on the back end. I'm not in a hurry to spend more time on that. Let's get this thing renamed and we'll get back to our search here. But yeah, at some point I'll probably build a copper site here and then go tear down the old one, get it flowing better here, and then use the old site for basically resources. Cannibalizing the base. So I'll say 3 copper A, gas unknown, powered. And we're off to find the next disappointing site. But hey, this is the grind. It's really the only grind. Not even bothering. Ooh, there go the launch thrusters. Actually, I'm going to hold off on that. Let the charger do its best. Because you never know, I might land on a site and I might be gone a while. B site, huh, that's enticing. But if it turns out to be gold, I don't want any part of it, and I've already got an A for copper, so yeah, we're out. Oh yeah, the launch thruster thing. Tee-hee-hee.
Technology recharge.
That didn't feel like no 1,000 meters. Units! I'm gonna write units 1,000 times on the chalkboard, and I'm still gonna say meters. They're killing me with these B sites right now. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna cook some launch fuel, but this is the quickest way. Otherwise, you just spend hours running around in, a very small area. I don't know why I thought I could fly through that. I wonder how many times I've wrecked my starship in this walkthrough alone. I bet the number is higher than I think. Okay, these things, honestly, I've played with these a lot, and I've never actually gotten one to work right, so it's probably a later game thing that I just haven't figured out how to interact with yet. Or maybe I did once and then I forgot. I don't know, my brain's hurt right now. I'm kind of fixated on finding a hotspot here. But yeah, they're around on these planets for sure. There's some sodium nitrate sitting right there. I thought it was to my left. I don't see it. Ah. Okay, I looked at it wrong. It was red, not yellow. Okay. What else do we have in the area? No no power, no gas. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Gold, gold, gold. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. Now I'm standing on sodium nitrate. Ironically. Come on, baby. Gold. Copper! And I'm not even standing on sodium nitrate. Struck out twice. Now they're just rubbing salt in the wound. Okay, do I really want to walk all the way back to my starship to save the launch fuel? Yeah. Okay, guys, you know what? This really can turn into a multiple hours kind of endeavor. I think I showed pretty thoroughly how I do this, how I, how I search my sites, how I get there quickly, how I try to plan ahead, with the base marker to make sure, I can hit multiple things at one site. I really don't see the point of continuing the pain here. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and say farewell for now. And, offline maybe I'll just kind of play, and get some of the more grinding stuff done. I'm going to go out and find the actual site. That's all I'm going to do. I promise. No shiny rocks. I feel like my nose just grew out a little longer and yeah. So I will revisit this planet. I will find an A or an S gold site. Hopefully near other resources. If not, I'm just going to take the site. Oh, wow. Where is my starship? But before I do that, I do want to investigate and see if one glymph is enough to get the Sentinel thing fired up. Because if it is, the next time I jump on stream, we're getting a new starship. Before S-sites and all that. having one of these starships in the bank is going to be huge. So yeah, let's get up into space. And I might not have one of those types of planets in the system. We're about to find out. So I might have to do a quick jump. Excuse me.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Okay, it's in this system, so that is freaking awesome. Alright guys, I am not doing the whole thing right now. If I'm being responsible, this will be a separate stream. But you know what, I've already done a video for this. But I didn't show getting it this way. And I'd have to go out and farm the resources. I would need 3 inverted mirrors. That would take a few minutes. I would need a few of the radiant shards. That would take a few minutes. But this right now, I'm really just doing this for science. Okay, so go ahead and land. Okay, now we need to interact with this thing. There should be a pad. Go ahead and interact with said pad and access logs. First of all. Return to main controls. And I'm going to deactivate Sentinel forces. Okay, so the planet is now cleared of aggressive Sentinels. Okay, I should be able to... Wait a minute. Extract weapons technology. I think this is where I can get a Sentinel freaking... For free, by the way. I don't think this is the Sentinel gun, though. I think this is just like a regular multi-tool. Because the last time I got a Sentinel gun, it actually, you know, said Sentinel on it. And this one has a lot of damage tech. I mean, it's free. I've got space. I'm going to grab it. But I might just, you know, trade it in or sell it or something. I don't know yet. I'll figure that in a moment. Okay, so go ahead and log off for now. And there's more to this, guys. Okay, I think the last time I did this, it took me to like a little encampment with a tent and something else. I don't know, I feel like this is turning into science. Before I start breaking stuff, I'm going to check this thing one more time. Yeah, it's not the way I remember it happening. Bad thing about hitting overheat, yeah, you know, it comes back fast, but you have to start over. Oh well. I got some nanites on that one. And you know, I don't know, and again, you know, this is kind of like that first experience. I felt like it didn't really have much of a point. I mean, yeah, I got the multi-tool, but something feels off here. Maybe there's just different types of Sentinel encampments. That could very well be. So maybe I just didn't find the right one this time. Okay, well, that was kind of a bust. Alright, so getting back to outro and, you know, calling it a night, I will definitely chase after that S site. I can't think of another thing I needed to do here, you know, for the stream. And yeah, when we come back, we're definitely going to get some builds going with our sites. I'll be better equipped, better resourced, and we'll be able to get that farm up and running pretty quick. And guys, we're going to get those units flowing. So I'm ready for it. I'm excited. I'm tired. So it's probably a good thing I'm killing this now anyway. So guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I'm going to do a quick outro, and we're going to go ahead and call it a night. So folks, thank you so much for sticking with. I hope that helps you all out. Hopefully when we all come back online together, we'll all have our own S-sites pinned and ready to rock and roll for our build. And folks, if you enjoyed the video, please take a moment to like, share, subscribe, and comment. That is always appreciated. And as always, until then next time, best of luck and happy traveling. Okay, I don't know where I'm going right now. I'm tired. I thought I was going to go find my freighter, but this is not that save file. Wow. Oh yeah, I wanted to see if that glowing alien was still there. I feel like it's kind of important. You know, the glimpse. I wish I could massage my brains. I wish I could just reach in there and make it feel all better. Kind of funny, that planet looks blue from space. It's not a blue planet, though. Will it get me? It'll get me. I very rarely have proper orientation entering these things, and I don't care. It flips you around anyway. It's kind of cool when it works out. Okay, glowing aliens. And they get around too, by the way. You might have to do a couple of laps around the station here. Because I swear sometimes I walk right by them. And it's like it doesn't register or something, I don't know, but... Or maybe, you know, they spawn in after I've walked a loop or something. But yeah, I had two glowy guys here at once. And I don't see either one of them, so I guess they come and go. And I know this is a thing, because I was actually really trying to find one of these, and I needed one more so I could get to that Glymph planet. I only had one at the time, so you need two. And, I walked around the station, didn't see anything, went upstairs, went downstairs, you know, did another lap. And then I got sidetracked, as I often do, you know, shiny rocks. And I was doing other stuff, you know, donating, just, you know, buying, selling, talking to pilots, checking out starships. Some time went by. And then I went back over here to buy or sell or something, and there was a glowy guy. So I know I didn't miss him, because I looked thoroughly. I gave up, and I went and did other stuff. And... yeah, just there he was. So I think at some point he just spawned in. So, you know, what I would recommend is just check every space station. Check it when you get there. Give it a minute. If nothing works out, you know, do your normal business, space station stuff. And then before you go to leave, like when you're all done and some time has passed, just do one more quick look. You might get lucky, as I did that one time. See, that one almost looks like it's glowing, but that's not the right... It shouldn't look like one of the three main races. It should look like something completely different. Alright guys, again, brains are cooked. It is time to go. Thanks again for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys next time. And until then, peace.